everyone, I'm Dr. Stephanie and I'm a physical therapist, and today we're going to go through a workout that works on your glutes and your core, and all you need is one band. You can use a set of small weights if you want to, but you can do all of these exercises without a weight, and you can do these every other day if you want to. It's pretty simple to just fit it into your day, and it really gets your glutes and your core a great burn, which building up strength there helps prevent back pain, it helps prevent hip pain and knee pain, or if you're having any pain there, doing some of these exercises will help to build strength in the muscles around those joints and help get rid of that pain. Okay, so follow along with me. Most of these exercises will do either 2 or 3 sets of 10, and if it's a unilateral exercise, we'll do reps, the same set of sets and reps on both sides. Okay, so we're going to start with the band around our ankles. And the bands come in different resistances. So if you're a total beginner, use the lightest resistance band, or if you find that even challenging, you can do it without a band and then work up to the band. And then as they get easier, you can go up in resistance, and you want it to be challenging but not too difficult. So if it's too easy, definitely go up in resistance. If it's too hard, definitely go down. Okay, so we're going to start with these hip half circles. So band around our ankles, feet about shoulder width apart. You want to keep some resistance in the band. And what we're going to do is tap in front and then kind of make a circle to the back here and then back forward. So we're going to call that 1 rep. And so we're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps on each side. And I'm doing this standing, so it's helping with balance, but if you have trouble with balance or you haven't done this before, you can definitely hold on to a counter or a couch or a wall just to give you some support because you don't want to fall over. And sometimes if you're working so hard on your balance that you can't focus on the exercise, that's not good. So definitely hold on to something if you need to. Okay, so we did 1. Let's do 9 more of those. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you want to stay as straight as you can, so you don't want to be leaning too much. And if you are, that may be a sign that you just need something to hold on to for balance. Okay, so we're going to switch and go to the other side. I'll show you from the side this time. So 10 on this side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then we'll take a little break, and I like to wait about 10 to 30 seconds between sets. You can actually rest as much as a minute or even 2 minutes. I wouldn't go over 2 minutes of rest, but definitely from anywhere from 10 seconds to 2 minutes is kind of a good period of rest in between sets. Okay, so we got 1 more set on each leg. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, a little rest, and then we'll do the other leg. And if you find that you're getting really tired and you're doing it without holding on, definitely hold on for the second set or the last set if you need to. Okay, we'll do 1 more set of 10. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we're going to use the band again, but now bring it up above your knees. Okay, so band around here. What we're going to do next is a banded squat. So feet about shoulder width apart, knees shoulder width apart. You want to keep that resistance in the band, and just going to do a squat while holding that resistance. So you don't have to squat super deep. Squat as low as you feel comfortable going. We're going to go 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, rest. We're going to do 2 more sets of 10, so we'll do 3 sets of 10 in total. Make sure as you're going down that your knees aren't coming together. You want to keep them straight out in front of you, kind of holding that resistance. You should kind of feel it more in your hip abductors, these muscles out here, because you're pulling out into the band as you do the squat. Okay, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, rest. We got 1 more set. As you get good at these, if you want to add a weight, you can hold on to weight. You can hold a weight in front of you, whatever you want to do, but that'll kind of make it a little more challenging. All right, our last 10. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now, we're going to take the band off for the next one, and we'll use that again later. Okay, so what we're going to do is a reverse lunge with a little rotation. So you're going to keep 1 foot in front, step back with the other foot, lunge down. You're just going to rotate your body side to side, and then come back up. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10 on each side. And we'll do it with no weight, but if you find that too easy or if you want to challenge yourself, you can add a little weight to hold as you rotate. Okay, so that was 1. So we'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we'll go to the other side. Okay, here we go. We'll do 10 of these. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, rest. We got 1 more set on each side. And if you find the rotation too hard, you can try it just with the reverse lunge first and then work your way up to doing the rotation. Usually the reverse lunges are easier on your knees than the forward lunges, so hopefully it should feel okay on your knees. Okay, so we're going to do 1 more set of 10 on each side. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little rest, then we'll go 10 on the other side. And I'm doing all these exercises barefoot. It's good for your feet, works on foot strength, but you can definitely wear shoes if you want to. Okay, so here we go, last set of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so you should be feeling a good burn in your quads and your glutes, and maybe a little bit in your core too. Okay, so we're gonna go down on the floor for the rest of our exercises. So this first one, we're gonna start on our hands and knees. So this is a hover. So what you're gonna do is the hover is lifting your knees up, and then from there, you're gonna kick your leg back straight and then back down. Now, if you find it's really hard to do the hover and kick your leg back, you can just start here and just kick your leg back and alternate that way. And then once you get stronger and feel like you can do the hover, you can go into that. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 on each side for this one. So we just lift our knees up, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And for this, you want to keep your back as flat as you can. When you're kicking out, it's a little bit hard to keep it totally flat, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You just don't want to be like super high in the air, or if you feel like you're going up, then come back down and reset and then start again. We're doing sets of 10, but if you need to do sets of 5 or sets of 3, whatever you need to do, you can do that. Okay, so let's do the other leg. Go up, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, rest again. And when you're resting, you can just sit. You can do a little stretch. Sometimes I like to do the child's pose here. Just get a little stretch in between the sets. And then when you're ready, you can start again. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 more on each side. We're gonna go up, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, rest, stretch if you need to, and then we'll do one more set of 10 on the other side. Okay, let's go with this last set of 10. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little rest, and you can rest a little bit longer between exercises if you need to. All right, now we're gonna go use our band again. Okay, so for this one, the band is gonna go around your knees, or a little bit above your knees. And then we're gonna get back into the hands and knees position. We're gonna do some fire hydrants. So basically, you're gonna just bring one leg out to the side like this. And you can let your hips tip a little bit, but you don't wanna tip too much. So if you're tipping too much, you might need to just not lift your leg as high. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 sets of 10 on each side. So we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little rest, then we'll do the other side. And if you find it too hard with the band, you can definitely do it without the band. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little rest. We'll do one more set on each side. This one you should really kind of feel in here, your glutes. Okay, let's do this set of 10. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little rest, then we'll do the other side. Okay, last set here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, then we'll take our band off and lay on our back for the next one. So this next one is called a Cook hip lift. It's kind of like a single leg bridge, except you're going to hold one knee up to your chest like this, and then you're just going to lift up. So this one, let's do 2 sets of 10 on each side. And if you find this too difficult, you can start with just a regular bridge with both feet down and just lift up here. Okay, so we're going to hold on to your knee. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a little rest, then we'll go to the other side. And you want to lift up as high as you can. You kind of want your whole body to be in line. Okay, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, then we'll switch legs. Got one more set on each side. Okay, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, last set on this side. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we've got one more exercise. So this one, we're going to put the band around our feet, lay back on your back, and you're going to put your legs up like this, kind of a tabletop position, arms up in the air, and we're going to do what's called a dead bug, but it makes it a little harder than a regular one because we have the band around our feet. So basically you're going to alternate bringing the opposite arm and leg down like that. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10, so we'll call that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you do this, you want to keep your core as tight as you can. You don't want to let your back arch up like this at all. So keep it as flat as you can. Okay, rest. We'll do 2 more sets of that. Okay, so here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is a good one for hip flexors too. So this kind of is a whole body workout here. You can also add a band to your hands if you want to make it a little more challenging. Okay, here we go with the last set. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we'll take this off and we're just gonna end. Just gonna pull your knees up to your chest, just kind of rock a little bit, let everything loosen up. You can do some deep breathing. Just let yourself relax here. And you can hold this for longer if you want to, but just kind of relaxed. You can put your legs down, just kind of lay flat, relax, let your breathing calm down, let your pulse calm down. And that's it. So that's something you can do. I would recommend doing about every other day. Just a quick workout, works on your glutes and your core and your hips. And yeah, so do that whenever you want to.